You know what is strange about life? I am from Edo State, for those who don't know. My mom is Romanian. And for years, I have been so proud of where I come from because it is my father's land at the end of the day. But recently, the way I feel embarrassed every time I see my Edo State governor speak, I can't explain the disappointment. The way you care so much about yourself and what you could achieve in your life and you push the people aside really is distasteful and embarrassing, honestly. Please watch this video.
All our mind is for so is that not so? Yes, so when you get home, tell your mother, tell your child, tell your husband, tell your boyfriend, tell everybody that governor has promised 2.5 million votes. Let me tell you one secret. All the jobs, all the construction, all the market, everything you see we are doing today, whether school or whether hospital, it is Asewaju that is giving us the money to do it.
You see what I keep saying? There's nothing I detest in this life more than uneducated or unenlightened people. Let's even take education out of it. Let's speak about enlightenment. To understand how your country actually works, to understand how your state works, to understand how life works. Because here is a man who is boldly standing in front of thy people and trying to convince them that everything that has to do with progress in a state is coming from a specific person, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And a lot of people are there cheering, and oh my God, he's our father. Thunder, fire that idea of somebody else is your father. Every single improvement that happens in a state, of course, it's assigned by the president, but he is not using his personal funds. He is using the funds of thy people. Literally, you appoint your leaders into power to protect and provide and restructure the economy in a way that it is favorable to you. But they do not do that on their personal accounts. They do it on taxation. The money they use for your so-called overheads and your so-called roads and your supposed hospitals, which they do not fix, that money is taken from taxation from thy people, from a lot of mega companies, to do these changes. So for a man to sit down there in all his full glory to tell you that he has already promised 2.5 million votes, he has no right to promise what he cannot guarantee to give. It is not his place to give. Yes, you have the freedom to campaign, whether you're APC, NDC, PDP, you have that freedom. But you cannot back people into a corner and force them to vote for someone they do not believe in. Because even if someone that I do not credit, Mr. Showore, decides to become the president or actually enters, he will still have to do the things everybody else is doing because he's not using his personal funds. The right of the citizens is to elect who they choose, not by force. And I'm sorry, I'm hearing too many rumors coming out of Ekiti that they're doing the same exact things. Every time people want to come out to vote for who they choose for, they're being harassed on a daily. Why do we keep permitting these things? Why are we so comfortable with our slave masters? Why are we so comfortable giving power where power is not, like it's not due yet? These people ask you to be silent and to respect them and follow the order when they are directing you into the pits of hell. But you willingly carry your bags and say, you know what, let's enter that hell together. I don't want to be here. Majority of the things we as citizens struggle about, whether it's rent or this or insecurity, these people have the power to control these things, but they choose not to. In the worst economy right now in Nigeria, all we do is struggle. And they have no empathy towards us. They cannot even put a simple regulation that helps thy citizens. When citizens are already struggling to eat, they pray, God. I am so ashamed to be called Edo State right now. I cannot even lie. At this point, I am Nigerian. I belong to thy people. And for all those who are like, Nigeria, there's no hope that you go back to your country. Yes, I have that choice. But I choose to be here. People tell me, oh, your voice cannot change anything alone. So you think. We don't need, yes, we need the multitude of people. But I refuse to give up hope. I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens in Nigeria, what they do. I will still choose to have hope because hope matters. Hope means you're going to push a little bit further tomorrow. Hope means... the fact that I'm even explaining what hope means is this... Bro, stop allowing people walk in your brains. Allow yourself, think for yourself, enlighten yourself to understand how Nigeria works. These people are not doing you bloody favors. This is why I can never stand behind anything the first lady says, because they always make it look like they're doing us a favor. You're not taking a goddamn dime out of your pocket to help anyone. If anything, majority of the so-called politicians are gathering funds from thy people, from the borrowing and everything, to inflate their own personal pockets. They do not care about you or me. I even saw videos recently of how people were praising the Edo State governor of, oh my God, he's taking actions against the criminals. Where the hell were you all these other years? When there was real criminality, there was fights between the thugs and the cultists and kidnapping and everything. Where were you? Majority of the times when people came out to protest about the kidnappings in Edo State, they were attacked by police and thugs. All of a sudden, because we're close to 2027, you want to act like you're working and I'm supposed to praise you. I will not praise you for one little deed. I will praise you for continuously doing the right thing. You cannot buy me with, oh, I will just change for the moment, because all this you're doing will still, once you win the election, you will still go back to your usual ways. And people are so close-minded, they can't see it. Oh, please praise them when this do. No, show me continuous. If I don't show you who I am on a regular basis and I keep changing, like, you know what? Get your goddamn PVC and stop playing. You people that want to love your slave masters, please change this mindset. It's not helping you. Let us try something new for the love of God. I know Nigeria is going to be fixed, but I cannot do it alone. That's just the truth. We need more people to stand up and speak against things like this. And please understand that no governor has the right to influence you to change your votes or to choose a specific party. You have the full right to choose who you want to vote for. Even if you're tribalistic and all, regardless of who you vote for, it should be your choice. Not because they put money in your hand, not because they directed you and forced you to pick. Even if you wanted to vote for Tinubu again, let it be your choice so that I know you're mad and stupid. Let it be your choice, not that they convinced you. They convinced you because you came into this world empty with no sense and no brain. God.